Whoa, what's this? Transformers Prime 10-year anniversary? That was a long time ago at this point. Yeah, I kind of didn't open this when I first got it, which normally doesn't happen, and eventually I just kind of forgot I had it. And honestly, I kind of think about why did I buy this, because I'm actually not a big Transformers Prime fan. It's one of my least favorite series, honestly, if I'd say so. I know, you're typing right now. People love Transformers Prime, and they're all gonna be coming at me for saying that, but I think the show gets very boring. The characters don't really go anywhere, and I really don't like that Transformers Animated had to get canceled for it. And it's not because, oh, I love Animated and I wanted it to keep going, which admittedly I did want it to keep going, but I'm always up for new things, and I was really up for Prime at the time because it was like the movies, and I like the movies, but I just don't think Prime is that good after season 1. And let's be real, Prime is technically a failure in the way of Transformers show, which fans don't like to hear that. Fans are always like, Prime is a triumph, Prime is the best. But think about it. That third season got cut short, and that third season also never aired in Japan. They had to re-edit season 2's finale to be the end of the show. That's how poor Prime did. And it's probably because until season 3, Prime wasn't that toyetic. And let's be honest, as cool as these Beast Hunter guys are, they never appeared in the show. So the show didn't get more toyetic, just the toy line. And for some reason, what? I don't know what I was saying there. But anyway, for some reason, I wound up buying this set. This is obviously the 2-pack of Breakdown in the Viacon, which, the Flying Viacon, it should be the Flying Viacon, which were both toys we did not get in the US. And they were Japan only for the Arms Micron line, which was their version of the Robots in Disguise line, which is what the Prime toy line was called, which is weird, especially now, because Robots in Disguise became the name of the sequel to Prime. But we now know that Robots in Disguise was the original name for Prime in the pitch, because that artwork, concept art, for that original pitch got leaked recently, but yeah. And I actually don't have any toys from Robots in Disguise. I went all in on the small guys for Prime. I only got the first edition 2-pack of Optimus and Megatron with the kids at first. Those were the only big ones I got, and I don't know where those are. I was going to dig them out for this video, but I have no idea where they are. But I did bring out my Beast Hunters guys, except for the big green Optimus. I don't know where he is either, apparently. I thought I did. Apparently I didn't. But, you know, I have 6 other Beast Hunters figures I can bring in for comparisons with these guys once they're opened up. And speaking of, let's open them up. Oh, there's the crazy artwork. And oh, they're tied down. I'm gonna need to go get some scissors for this. Hang on. Okay, here we go. We can free them properly now. And hang on. There we go. And here is they are. Oh, clackety. And there are their microns behind the panel of plastic with their instructions, these little Gundam kits that the Prime toys came with in Japan, and the sticker sheets. I'm not going to bother with the stickers. I don't like stickers on my toys, but I'll build these off screen. Anyway, the things we're really here to look at right now, Leviathan Jet and his arms that are... Oh, what the heck are these arms? Didn't people say the RID Viacon is better than the first edition? Because this is the RID Viacon, isn't it? Just with wings? Or does this use the first edition mold? I don't know. Because these arms are... Ugh. Ugh. What is this? Eee. This is kind of gross. I don't know. That alone might be ruining the figure for me. That's not making me happy, because I mostly did buy this for the Jet Viacon, because I love the idea of a flying car transformer. I mean, I love tracks. But there's the Viacon. Not having a good first impression so far. And as for Breakdown, yeah, big chunky boy Breakdown. I can't say I like this character because he's not a character. Like I pointed out in Transformers Prime, the writers clearly didn't like him because they just threw him away. But at the same time, visually, he's cool. He's one of the coolest designs in Prime, probably. And he's a good definition of what I want from modern Transformers, where it's a true redesign from the ground up, but it feels so much like G1 Breakdown too. It's got the red face, it's got the blue, which was a Breakdown character. It is truly its own character in every way. It's new, it's different, but it feels just like the Breakdown we always knew. The only weird thing is, this is supposed to be the same Breakdown that's in War for Cybertron, the video game, and that one is small, looks a lot like G1 Breakdown, turns into a ATV, although they call him a car, he's clearly a ATV, and he acts like G1 Breakdown, whereas this one doesn't. This one's the strong guy, and he's like, "Ooh, I'm gonna beat you up. I'm gonna be Bulkhead's rival, but we're only gonna bring that up for like 2 episodes, and then I'm gonna be nothing and get killed off for no reason by not Black Arachnia, but Air Arachnid. Get it, Air Arachnid. She looks like a spider but turns into a helicopter. It's clever." Also, I'm going to be friends with Knockout. And Knockout, who is that? He's a new character. He's going to be really cool for like 10 episodes and also be really powerful and able to take down Optimus Prime single-handedly. And then for the rest of the series, he's going to be a sniveling crybaby who gets one-punched by everybody and sucks. Transformers Prime really annoys me, guys. I'm serious. I really don't like that show. Although I'm probably gonna rewatch it this year and see if I feel better about it with time, because I started the year rewatching Energon, and honestly, I'd still say Energon is the worst or second worst show in the mainstream of Transformers, because I guess I'd probably say Beast Machines is the worst, even though there is a lot of stuff I like about Beast Machines. But like Energon, there's a lot to like about Energon, guys. Just saying. And I'm sure there's a lot to like about Prime. I mean, I like a lot about Prime, despite not liking the show, but yeah, this is a nice Breakdown. He's got better tactile, just come out of the box feel, or whatever. Like right now, I'm liking him more than that Viacon. But yeah, let's bring in some other guys. Bring in some of my Beast Hunters. Here's RC again. She's blue, like Breakdown. Put her next to the Viacon. I'm not going to be able to get a good group shot of these guys, am I? Just because they've all got stuffs on their backs getting in the way. But here's RC with the 2 of them. I should probably zoom in if we're not group shotting. There's RC. Get her out of here. And go away, RC. Here's Soundwave. I love this Soundwave. A lot of people seem to hate it, but I love him. He's nice and blue like a Soundwave is. And he's got Little Ravage, my favorite Soundwave animal. But, yeah, he's not wanting to stand, as he normally doesn't. But there is Soundwave with these two. The Viacon keeps getting obscured by all these guys, and it's gonna get worse, because these figures are gonna get bulkier and bigger. Here they are with Ratchet, the Ratchet that looks a lot like Dinobot, and he's got the little spinny drill that goes... Love that. Very Dinobot Ratchet. Here's Grimwing, who's just going to completely obscure these guys. Grimwing and Blackbeat. We'll put Grimwing in the back. Yeah, Grimwing wasn't even in the show, but he's awesome because he's an Ursagriff, and that's just a cool thing for our Transformers to turn into. More Grimwing. We gotta bring back Grimwing, guys. The camera's not even looking at him. We gotta bring back Grimwing. This dude is too cool to fall into obscurity. Get him out of here. Bring back in the Viacon. Next we got... Oh. There. We got Ultra Magnus, who's also going to take in the shot. Unless we zoom out again, and he's still taking up most of the shot. Hang on. Breakdown over here. I really like this Ultra Magnus. Like, I was kind of upset when he showed up in the show at first, not looking like that design we got previously in the toy line, which I have the small version of, but I don't know, this design kind of works for Magnus for me. I almost like it better as Magnus than I do as Optimus. And yeah, and I just like this toy. I never got the Optimus version though, so. And yeah, here's how they look with Magnus. I feel like I'm just wasting time, but hey, let's keep going. Let's keep going. We got one more Beast Hunter, and that is the best one. It's Megatron, Sharkticon Megatron. Yeah, I know when they re-released these guys, they also did the Dark Side Megatron, I think it was called. It was like a black version of the Arms Micron version of this Megatron, where he looked like he did in the show. And he had a scythe or something that he could do with his Microns. Well, we'll get to the Microns. I didn't really plan how I was going to do this video, but I guess we're saving the Microns for last. And we're just doing a bunch of comparisons right now. I thought we'd do these last. But yeah, here they are with their leader, their Emperor. Yeah, and man, for a big guy, Breakdown is kind of looking tiny. Was Breakdown this small in the show? Yeah, I really do need to do that rewatch of Prime. Maybe I'll like it more on the rewatch, but I still don't want to put it that high. And of course, I guess we can get the Viacon out of the way for this next one. It's Lockdown. Knockout! It's the boy who was cool for a couple of episodes and then turned into a lame-o. Yeah, one of the most controversial Decepticons for me. I want to put him in my top 10, but I just can't because the show stopped caring about him. And he's never going to be as cool as he was in those first couple of episodes again. I know it, because he keeps showing up in comics and stuff, but they're not writing him interesting. They're just making him be like, "I'll break down, I love you," which is fine. I'm cool with Breakdown and Knockout having some kissy face, mwah, 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 mwah. But I want Cool Boy Knockdown who does street racing and Autobot beating, and not wussy protect me Breakdown. Yeah. Like, I want Cool Boy Knockout who does the smoochy smoochy, not Crybaby Knockout who does the smoochy smoochy. Yeah, so that's Knockout. And lastly, we got Gotta have him with Breakdown. It's Bulkhead! Another character Transformers Prime did so horribly. I'm a rehash of the Transformers animated character arc, except the people don't understand it, because in animated I was all like, I'm not into fighting, like it is kind of fun, but I'm actually a lot smarter than people think, and I want to just build stuff. And in Prime he's like, I'm a big dumb dummy head, and I used to do construction, but that's so dumb, and now I'm in a war, and that makes me cool because all my friends die, and they keep dying. Man, aren't it so cool to be in war? I love being in war. Is that my hammer? Yep. Woo! That is Breakdown's hammer, isn't it, with that bulkhead? It's weird. It's weird. Let's bring back in the Viacon. Look at the Viacon a bit better. Is his symbol... He doesn't have a symbol on his chest. I don't think... Yeah, there's no Decepticon symbol there. That's weird. That's weird. Oh my god, that's weird. He's got this weird bright shade of purple. They were dark purple in the show, weren't they? So far, we gotta see what they look like in vehicle mode, but so far, Viacon is meh. Breakdown? Liking Breakdown so far, but let's get them into their vehicle modes. Alright, here they are. Blue truck, car with wings. Car with wings. Car with wings. And once again, the Viacon disappoints. He's not staying together too well. It was really hard to transform. I was really afraid I was going to break him. I'm glad I didn't. Seriously, look at all this stuff. It's not handling together. I heard so much at the time of Prime that this Viacon mold was amazing. And so far, not liking it. Not liking it at all. Which is very upsetting because this is like the coolest version of a Viacon. It's a car with wings. This is so stupid. It's one of the stupidest, most ridiculous things in all of Transformers, and I love it. Especially because it's in Transformers Prime, the show that was all like, we're so serious. We're the most serious Transformers ever. Serious. And yet they got something this ridiculous. I mean, who doesn't remember that scene where Megatron throws two Viacons off the ship and one turns into the car with wings and is like, vroom, and the other one turns into the car with wheels and is like, ah, and dies. Because apparently death is funny. It's really, really not, but apparently it is. I mean, like, come on. Hasbro, Legacy Flying Viacon. Come on, you even got the repaint because there's that gray version with all the black. Come on, well, give it to us, Hasbro. We need a better version of this guy. We need it. Breakdown. Came apart a little bit. He's a truck. He's blue. Blue truck. Bash. He bashes into stuff. He's not tabbing together perfectly. I do not know why. I think I might have mistransformed him. Because I did almost break him because I didn't realize that this went together. So I tried putting this in and it was like underneath this piece, so that did almost snap. And in fact, this part popped off when I was transforming him, so I almost thought he was a parts former. So I'm gonna blame the misalignment on panels more on me, just trying to get him done fast for the video than the toy himself. I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt here. But yeah, I wonder that port on his hood. That's kind of fun. I like the look of that. It's just a weapons port. I don't even know what would go there. Did he have a shoulder cannon in the show? At any point, I think he did. But he doesn't on this toy, because I assume that would be what goes in there. But it's just kind of a cool touch on the vehicle mode. It's like a big old gas cap. And along with these two, we got the Microns. I built the Microns, and I tried putting the stickers on them. I thought I was going to do it for these little guys at least, but then I put this on and was like, that's so annoying, I'm not going to bother. But we got the one that came with the Viacon. He's a little chameleon man. His name is Agoo. I think that's how you say it. I don't really care. But it's a little chameleon guy, and it turns into the gun. There we go. It's the gun. The gun that the Viacons used. It's shaped like a triangle. It shoots things. And for breakdown, we got Zuma, the little rhino hammer. And this one I remember a lot, since I did watch like every toy review of this breakdown, since we didn't get him in the US. And yes, his head's upside down, whatever. It gives him personality. The little micros, little microns. They can port in places. You can put the rhino in the roof. There we go. And gun on wing, I guess. We'll put the gun on the wing. Awesome. And you know what? I guess it's better to so vehicle modes. Viacon sadly disappoints yet again. Breakdown, not as good as Robot. Don't hate it. Okay, actually I had Aigu a little mistransformed. He's supposed to have his spine scales up like this to make the back of the gun. So yeah, here's the Viacon, and he's got his proper gun. It's all big. It's shaped like a triangle. It can go pew 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 pew. And also he apparently came packaged with his wings mistransformed for robot mode. They're supposed to be up like this. Looks a little cooler. Still don't like these arms. Figure's a little disappointing because of that. Now, Aigu, on the other hand, great little lizard thing. We love him. We love him. We love Aigu. We love Aigu. We love Aigu. Now let's bring back in the Blue Bruiser, who's looking up for some reason. Whatever, Viacon. Bring in Zuma. Bring in Zuma. Bring in Zuma. Bring in Zuma. And we got Hammer. Hammer for breakdown. He's holding it the wrong way because that's how they designed the toy. He can only become the Hammer, right? He doesn't have some kind of alternative weapon mode. I feel like he can become a gun also. No, he is just a hammer on his own, but they do advertise fusions on these instructions with other Microns, but that doesn't matter because they didn't reissue any other Microns except the ones that came with that Megatron, but I don't have a Megatron. So these are the only Microns I have. So now Breakdown has his hammer. Ha! Breakdown, I got your hammer. You can keep it. I got a better one. Oh, frick. And yep. And man, this video's been off the hinge. I don't even know what I'm doing, talking so fast, being crazy. I feel like I've drank a bunch of coffee, but I don't drink coffee. I don't even know why I'm going through it so fast. But here we go. I finally opened up my Breakdown in Flying Viacon. Flying Viacon, meh. But he got Aigu, and we stand Aigu. Aigu is precious. And then Breakdown and Zuma, pretty good. Better as robots than vehicle. But, pretty decent. Decent, meh. Yeah. Breakdown, I love you so much. Yeah, that's the end of the video. See you guys around.